It is a bipartisan effort of people who feel very strongly that even if you support school choice like I do, and I have supported vouchers and I have supported charter schools, but this bill goes too far. What's interesting to me is for many years I have supported citizens' initiatives despite my party, for the most part, being against citizens being able to amend their own constitution. And the process that they have attacked was using these signed petitions. And here we are with them pushing these petitions, but they're not regulated by the Secretary of State or the Division of Elections. And I think that there's a lot of room in this bill for some real shenanigans to take place in terms of who's signing those petitions, how those petitions are received, what's being given in trade for those signatures. So I'm very concerned that in public education, which we have not funded to the extent that we should have, where every year we incrementally do more and more to tell our public schools that they have to give this test and they have to have this accountability, and we don't give those same requirements to the other schools, the charter schools, and to private schools that take vouchers, that we did not create a level playing field, and now we're going further and further to reward those other schools that get to use innovation where we have stifled that innovation in our public education. So I am very concerned about this bill. In 16 years in the legislature, I just keep seeing incremental changes that weaken our public education system, but this isn't even incremental. This is a full frontal attack. So I think that it's going to be a healthy debate on the floor on Tuesday, and I thank you all for allowing me to be here today to share my comments, and I am so very sorry that I was sick and unable to be in that meeting last week.
Stay healthy.
Okay, we have a number of other senators with us today that I'm just going to introduce. Senator Audrey Gibson, Senator Eleanor Sobel, Senator Maria Sachs, and Senator Arthenia Joyner. All of us obviously extremely supportive of this bill. And at the risk, I'm just going to give any one of them who wants to just say a few words, just a couple of seconds to say something.
I want to say something. Why don't you go first?
Go ahead. She doesn't want to.
Okay.
She doesn't want to do it. Everyone doesn't have to do it.
Let me say this. Our public schools are founded on the Florida Constitution, which guarantees every child a very safe and highly rated public school education. By pulling back and not supporting our public school education, we're cheating our students, we're cheating our parents, and you know what's not been mentioned yet is we're cheating the state of Florida from providing every child in our boundaries, in this beautiful state of ours, an access to a very, very good public education. And this is something that we have to be careful of, we have to be wary of, and united all together, we're going to make this happen. Thank you very much.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for being here. As a former Broward County School Board member, I would like to tell you there's tremendous amount of parental involvement, PTA advisory councils, meetings throughout the year, and I appreciate the PTA being here today as well. What I'd like to say is this, that when we look out today in Florida's economy, we see a lot of for sale signs around houses. Well, now we're going to see for sale signs around our public schools. Our public schools are not for sale. That's the message we need to sell. And it's our taxpayer dollars that built those public schools. We paid for them. And for a private company to come along and say, we're going to take those buildings and they're going to be ours, we may never get them back. So you talk about foreclosures, for sale, but we don't want to head in that direction with our public schools. Thank you.
My debate.
Okay, Senator Gibson is saving her debate for the floor. So obviously you see we are united. We are united to ensure that we have a high quality public education system in the state of Florida. And I want to just say that for those of us that are a little bit older, we really do remember, I think, that, our country was founded. The foundation, the core, the rock is our public education system, and we are not going to let that go. Thank you all for being here. we have session, so we thank you all. And please, we need 20 votes for sure. Go around this Capitol, make sure that you talk to everybody and let them know how you feel about our public education system and our children. We can take.
And Don.